Okay, I'm here with another Home Depot Seeds review. I've got just a regular outlet here, and I purchased or got from Seeds a Topgreener outlet that comes with USB. You can see that it says it is rated at 5 volts, 3.1 amps. It's basically 15 amp output. If you kind of read through the info, it's 15 15 watts shared between the two. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick install just for those who want to see how to install. It's pretty simple. We'll take out the old one and put on the new one. It shows you exactly where to put the wires. You can put them in through the holes on the back, and it even tells you color coded, or you can put them on the side, hook them and screw them in like that. So it's kind of up to you which way you do it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna show you kind of how to take this off. You can see what I currently have. We've got our ground on the bottom, our two hots, and our two neutrals. On the new one, the two go on the top. Okay, there's no holes on the bottom. So it's a little different setup, but basically the same thing. And then our ground is on the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this ground off. Okay, I have the breaker shut off, so nothing's hot, no worry of being shocked. But still, you don't want to put two wires together or anything like that. So I can take that off. There we go. And I'll go ahead and hook that up on here. Loosen this up. There we go. There's actually a little plate thing underneath there. And took that out. Bend that back in. And we'll put that through. All right, so ground is on, tighten down. So now our others. So these were put in through the back instead of the screws. So same type of thing that you're gonna be doing on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you just popping one of these out. Okay, kind of twist and pull, or in the case where you have enough wire like I do, where it sticks out a lot, it's easiest to just cut that off. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and do this one. I'm gonna get the right distance there, pull that off, and then it tells me right on the back where it goes, black, right in here. So I'm gonna plug that in. Oh, looks like I need to take a little more off. This is a little deeper setup than my old one. I definitely want to have a good connection all the way through. I'll even straighten that out just a little bit. There we go. And push that in there. and it should just snap in. So now it's stuck. Okay, so if you don't hear that click, it's not going to stay in there. Now that that's in there, it's going to stay. So I do the same thing on the others. Cut the other black off, the other white off, put them all in there, and then we'll push those wires back in there and reattach our screws and attach our new plate, which will line up on the top, and then I'll run the test. Okay, on an earlier video, I showed what a regular charging was looking like, and you could see before the voltage was 4,000 and the amperage was around 1,300 in this app. Kind of bounced around a lot. In this one, the voltage is 3,900, so actually a little less, 3,900 millivolts or 3.9 volts, and the amperage is actually a little more. And if I go to the other app I have, you can see it's showing voltage is 3.914. So again, slightly lower than before. It was right at 4 volts before. This is putting at just under 4 volts. And this app is showing milliamps are actually going down here. And now they're going back up. Showing about the same milliamp output as before. Now it's climbing higher. So the charging is pretty much the same as using a standard charger. I was using an Anchor equipped with Quick Charge 3.0. This will put out the same as that for like a phone, and so this is just comparison to show that. All right, here is the final results. Showed you the output and how it was basically the same as what I was getting from the charging block I was using before. It's an Anchor Quick Charge 3.0 versus this, which says on it again that it's going to do 5 volts, up to 5 volts and up to 3.1 amps. Now, a phone device like what I was using isn't going to need that full amount, which is why it was lower. It's going to do the correct amount for what you need, but this will do a decent job charging maybe an iPad or something like that. Overall, I'm happy with all the Topgreener products. This is a little lower output than the one I have in my kitchen. We use the one in the kitchen to charge iPads regularly. This is going to be used pretty much exclusively to charge phones. So I was totally fine with a slightly cheaper version that will put out a little less power, because that's all I needed in this location. Super easy install, so hopefully you got something out of that if you needed it. Everyone can do outlets on their own. The main thing is shut the power off and then you're safe. So many things nowadays are very well explained in instructions, and even like you saw, the box itself showed you where to plug things in. The instructions walk you through it, and a lot of people are scared of electricity. If you shut off the power, then you can't really get yourself hurt. So overall, great job by Topgreener. Very happy with this coming from Home Depot Seeds. Thanks.